Art, thank you. And continuing our conversations with La Crosse's mayoral candidates this morning, we're joined by Shaundel Washington-Spivey. He's a former school board member and co-founder of La Crosse's Black Leaders Acquiring Knowledge, also known as Black. Good morning, Shaundel. Nice to see you again.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so just let us know, you've laid out some ambitious housing plans. What specific actions do you plan on taking to address our housing shortage?
Yes, well, the city of La Crosse has many different evidence-based housing plans, and exploring those and seeing, how we can utilize those plans since we've paid for them.
Right.
But then in addition, also looking at how we can change zoning codes to ensure that we make sure we have a variety of housing for La Crosse and be able to attract more families and youth in this area.
Okay.
All right, so your background includes significant youth program work. How would you leverage that experience for La Crosse? And of course, how would you make it more attractive to young renters or families?
Yeah, so one of the beautiful things about the work that I do is collaboration. So I get to collaborate with organizations across the city, the state, the nation even. And so leveraging those relationships to explore what are other cities doing to attract families and youth in their area. And then also one of the great things about what I do is in connecting with families, I'm constantly hearing about what they want to see happen here in La Crosse. And one of those things is, a lot of families are like, I'm going to go out of town because it's more fun there. And so figuring out what attractions are happening in other cities that we can make sure we have here in our city to ensure that families stay, but then also that we're attracting other families as well.
And playing off that a little bit, we do see a little bit of a population decline here while some surrounding communities are growing. You emphasize smart development. So how would your approach to land use help us hopefully see the population grow again?
Yeah, so I think one of those big things is really going to be looking at what land do we have that's buildable, what land do we need to lift out of the floodplain, but then also how do we repurpose vacant buildings in this city and utilize them for that very purpose of how we bring in families, but then also still making sure that we're maintaining the resources for current residents as well.
Okay.
All right, so, and this continues to be discussed in our community. Should La Crosse police assist federal immigration officers? How would you approach that as mayor?
So I am one that says no, we should not be assisting the federal government in their immigration efforts. I believe that the federal government has enough resources to do that on their own, and our city resources are already stretched. And so I would rather purpose our city resources for the residents in the city.
Okay. All right, Shaundel, well, thank you so much for being here this morning and sharing your platform with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me. And
a reminder that we will wrap up our mayoral candidate conversations tomorrow with Ellie McClune. You can catch all of the candidate conversations on our website, news8000.com. Stay with us. We're back right after this.